My people, a lot is really good in the political zone. Another video I finally showcased again. It was few days ago that the military came out and they spoke about the letters that they've been receiving from different people all across Nigeria and outside Nigeria, that they should take over the power from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They said they've been receiving letters from different people, different angles, from unknown people, that they should take over power from Tinubu, that they should send Tinubu away or put him in jail and all of that, or put him in custody. Now, finally, a popular prophet has finally come out, and this man revealed this in the early hour of today. He said he saw 5 men. This is where he disclosed 5 dangerous soldiers in Nigeria from different angles in Nigeria, that they sat down in a meeting. He dropped the video in the early hour of today. They sat down in a meeting where they dethroned Bola Ahmed Tinubu and they began to rule Nigeria. COUP took over Nigeria. This man prophecy have never failed. But I would like guys to share this video. If you can share it, let it go viral. And if you can't share it, like it, give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. Or be stay connected as I show you the video. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christian world? Join now. It makes sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome me back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, ensure you click the resuscitation button appearing on your video screen, and do well to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. I'll be giving you back-to-back updates regarding what will be happening in the political zone. And this very video, something shocking happened in this very video. This is an unusual update. I don't used to give this kind of update, but I don't have any choice than to bring this video down to this channel for you guys to see, because this happened in the early hour of today. It's no more a news that a lot of things happened in the course of the election, and Mama Yakubu did his magic and brought Tinubu in as president of Nigeria. And a lot of people have been saying their displeasure regarding the government of Tinubu and all of that. It was when Tinubu became the president of Nigeria that COUP took over Nigeria. A military coup took over Nigeria, and Tinubu condemned it. Even ECOWAS condemned it. That is where Tinubu said he wants to go and wage war against Nigeria. Tinubu knows that if he did not attend to that issue like that, it may spread to Nigeria and all of that. They have not even settled the issue of Niger, where COUP took over Gabon again. The same African country, COUP took over Gabon, and they put their president in custody, as they put Mohamed Bazoum, the president of Niger, in custody. They put Gabon president too in custody. So this thing is already going rampant in Africa, and even Tinubu condemned the COUP that took over Gabon. It's no more a news that the COUP that took over Niger, a lot of Niger citizens, they said they were okay with it, and they said they don't want Tinubu to wage war against Niger, because they believe that their president have been investing the country money, and they have been doing a lot of things with the country resources, and they are not giving account of how they are spending the country money to the citizens. And yet the citizens are experiencing a high level of insecurity in the country. Even the uranium they have, their raw material they have that they used to be serving the whole world, especially France, they are not enjoying anything from it. They are not enjoying anything from the uranium. As far as a country with the highest level of poverty in the whole world is concerned, Niger is still in number 2. Niger is in number 2, even with all their mineral resources and all of that, and they are not having a high population. Likewise Gabon, they said a single family have been ruling Gabon for the past 55 years, since when they were colonized. The first president ruled for 41 years, and later his son came into power, and that his son is ruling for 14 years now. That is where the military hijack and all of that. So Tinubu condemned it. Don't worry, before the end of this video, I'm going to give you the full details regarding why military took over Gabon and why it is not right for anything to be condemned as far as Gabon military coup is concerned, because they have eat up the country. A single family eat up the country. But that's not where we're going to. Where we are going to today is the fact that COUP wants to take over Nigeria, according to what a pastor, a prophet said in this video. But I would like guys to share this video. If you can share it, let it go viral. And if you can share it, like it, give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. The ministry came out some days ago. They said they have been receiving letters and emails and all of that, messages from different angles in Nigeria from unknown people, and even outside Nigeria. They should take over power from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So they said this in a press conference some days ago. But that is not the end of everything. This pastor have finally come out. A prophet came out and made it known to the general public that COUP will take over Nigeria in a particular day, and he made mention of the 5 soldiers that God revealed to him, dangerous soldiers in Nigeria, and he made mention of where they will come from. And he said this in the broad daylight in the early hour of today. that they made a meeting, they conducted a meeting, how they want to take over power from Tinubu, and maybe Nigeria will remain one or they will split, and all of that. I will show you the video now, and I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. Share it, let it go viral, and you can share it, like it as you stay connected. I'm coming back again.
We are getting requests to overthrow Tinubu Nigerian military. The Nigerian Defense Headquarters has confirmed receiving requests from unknown persons to overthrow President Bola Tinubu's administration amid the ongoing political standoff in Niger Republic, where the military recently removed the country's democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum. The defense headquarters suggests that proponents of the coup d'etat are basing the calls on alleged poor welfare within the armed forces. The Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gazal, confirmed this in a statement releasing via the Defense Headquarters official Twitter account at Defense Info NG. The military frowned on the call for military intervention in the national democracy, labeling such an unpatriotic and wicked and an attempt to divert the focus of the armed forces from their constitutional duties.
I am telling you what I am seeing in the realm of the spirit, because I'm seeing what's called 5 men. These 5 men I am seeing right to from the area called Middle Belt. Who can share this broadcast? Because I want to digest what is in the spirit realm written for Nigeria as a country. I say 5 men, Marado Brakatusa, 2 from the Middle Belt. From the Middle Belt. 1 from the Yoruba land. 1 from the real north, that is the Hausas. This is not Fulani, but Hausa. Mekoto Borobodo Brakatita. And the last person is an Igbo Delta, making them 5. Take note of what's called prophecy, so that you'll be able to know that yes, God spoke these things before they happen. Because in the realm of the spirit, that's what called the happening in the spirit that are visible to God and the servant of God, that God has privileged enough to see. I am seeing what's called 5 men standing right away in the Krinkom meeting. Mandeko Parada, Rekotosika Pratakata. 2 from the Mid Belt, 1 from the Core North, not Fulani, Core North, and 1 from Yoruba land, and the other one from within the Midwest. When you say Midwest, you are talking about Benin, you are talking about a dusted part, and also what's called the Delta part. And I see these 5 men stood in a special meeting, and they said, how do we rescue Nigeria from the hands of the people who call themselves politicians? And I began to ask them, I said, what is the reason of this your Kingcom meeting? Are you doing this meeting to cause problem or to cause harm? They said in the realm of the spirit that this meeting, they have utmost agenda. What is the agenda? To rescue the people of Nigeria from the hands of corrupt politicians. I'm digesting what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit. When you doubt major prophet of God, just write the date, because after I have prophesied what I prophesy, you see them coming to pass. And I asked them, I said, do you want to rescue them to do what? They said they want to rescue them. After rescuing them, they will now sit together and decide whether everybody want to remain one Nigeria or everybody want to go their own way. Madara Kappa, Madere Kopo, see Katalabaranta. I said, but I am thinking that it is only the people called maybe agitators, or people like Nnamdi Kanu, or people like Simon Ekpa, or people like Sunday Igboho, or the rest of them, or the people from the north that are asking for what is called their own independent, want to separate, they want to have their own, they want to succeed and be on their own. I think they are the one to champion this, and this group of men men. When I see 5 men, they say, no, we want to handle it because we know that these people that are pursuing to have independence from Nigeria, that the corrupt and the people who are benefiting from what's called the corruption of the country can never give them the breathing space to be able to actualize their dream, that they will struggle from now till forever in the name of agitating, because rule of law is not going to play and the things are not going to be the way it ought to be. But the Lord now began to speak to me and said, my son, the major prophet of God, these 5 men are already in a critical meeting, just digesting that the people in Africa and people in Nigeria may know that there's a prophet and a servant whom I have sent to Nigeria to be able to oversee the whole world and see everything the way they are before they begin to happen on the face of the earth. And I asked the Lord, I say, Lord, does it mean that these people are for better agenda or for bad agenda? The Lord said, that is none of my business, but these are the things that are already written in the realm of the spirit, and the people are already in a serious meeting. And this meeting, go and check out what I'm saying right now. You see what's called 2 from the middle belt. As I'm looking at the people from the 2 middle belt, I begin to describe their face, and I carry what's called a microscopic scanning machine to enter in the realm of the spirit and begin to scan their face. As I begin to look at their face, the Lord showed me faces. But these faces shown to me, I have only seen them with what's called the spiritual microscopic eye to understand that these faces are people. This is what's called people in the military. And also the 2 step away from the middle belt now shift by the side, and I scan through the one from the Yoruba land. I say, where are you from? And this person tell me, he said, Major Prophet, don't mind where I'm from, but I am for a divine agenda. I am from the west. And I begin to search through. I want to catch up and enter the address of that person. And he said, for security reasons, don't enter my address. I'm only allowing myself to be seen because God is the one that is now showing us to you. And I moved out of that place microscopically. I disappeared and went straight away to the one in the north. Makata broski parata mesokata para. The Lord said, pray and quickly adjust things and do the right thing, because the people that are called the polluted and also corrupt politicians, they should be very careful, because I'm seeing what's called woto about to start. Because I don't know why these things have been shown to major prophet of God before they begin to happen on the face of the earth. Because I was looking at it, I said, okay, but I think Nigeria have already conducted their election and everything is completed and done and dusted. And the Lord said, no, people that are sleeping should wake up, because it is not dusted and done already, because something is happening in the spiritual world. As I look at the spiritual world, something is happening there, and I begin to ask the Lord, must it be something that will happen this year? And the Lord said, I have given you 72 days from now. Maradoski paraka prakatata tabara. I was thinking that, oh yeah, for people to say they want to, separate and be on their own, it must be people that are agitating, it must be people that are agitators or whatever. And the Lord said, no, the rest has moved beyond that, because Africa is now in the spiritual map, because there's what's called the spiritual revolution, and this revolution is coming to make sure that all African people are completely emancipated. And as one happened, another one happened, and I'm seeing another coup again in Africa. If you have not heard prophecy before, listen to major prophet of God. Go back to my Possibility TV. You have not subscribed, go to Possibility TV and watch out. You will see the shocking, because I am seeing the people in America, I'm seeing the people in America, Canada, UK, different countries now went straight away and took their passport. So we are not even consigned again to renew their passport. They said, I'm tired of the United States of America, I'm tired of Canada, I'm tired of Europe, I want to go back to my father's land. And I see them entering into the plane and they were bringing them back. I see different people now with what's called the particular place, with what's called different names of people flying in with different aeroplane in Madosi Caparada. And the Lord said, right thing need to be done as quick as possible. If you look at my prophecy and you say that major prophet of God, I don't think this thing is real, please, when I am with what's called the spiritual microscopic eye, please Please don't doubt what the Spirit of God is showing to me. I am not the one seeing it. It is God that is using these eyes. These eyes. You look at these eyes. Don't look at these eyes as ordinary eyes. This is not a physical eye. This was called spiritual eyes. And when these eyes are put on your body, whatever is going on in your life, the Lord will step in and the Lord will do what He and He alone is capable of doing. This eye can bring a blessing to you. This eye can bring a healing to you. This eye can bring deliverance to you. This eye can bring a total turnaround. This eye can bring healing, can bring anything. This eye can send the fire and the fire begin to consume. Don't forget when Elijah said to all the prophets of Baal, let's go and test and know whose God is God. Oh my God, whose God is God? Let's go and test and see. And myself, the major prophet of the Most High God, I have seen that God is real. God is beyond human comprehension. If I can give a prophecy a few days ago, I said another coup in Africa. It didn't even pass the month. Oh my God, what a shocking fulfilled prophecy. Marabakato brakata. What a shocking fulfilled prophecy. Something that I just give the prophecy. This prophecy was given. It didn't even wait. Okay, let the prophecy at least pass at least 1 week or 1 month. A prophecy that was just given has completely fulfilled. What a shocker! What a shocker! What a shocker! Next time when you hear a prophet prophesy, you will know that a prophet is a prophet. A prophet is not by power. A prophet is not by might. A prophet is by the Spirit of God. Ekele chukwu n'iyo mere ekele ya omekwana mozo Chineke mema onye nwa mi melana ekele chukwu n'iyo mere ekele ya omekwana mozo. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. If God can show me something, which day? On the 18th of this month of August, and they begin to happen. What a shocking surprise that the world should know. God wants the world to know that He is God. God wants the world to know that all power belongs to Him. God wants the world to know that He is the Lord, the Alpha and Omega. God wants the world to know that God is still on the face of the earth. Africa people are all going to emancipate. And this is what's going on. The Lord says, send a message to the people, the West. The West, you hear this message. Please stay off Africa. Africa people have already prayed and the heaven has opened. As they prayed and in agony they pray for the punishment of their people, for the crying of their people, for the weeping of their people. And the Africa people continue to pray to God and call upon God. The Bible says, and God said to me, I have heard the prayer and the cry of the African people, and I have come to deliver them. God said He has heard the cry of the African people and He has come to deliver them.
As you can see, the man said it all in this very video by name Prophet David King Leon Elijah. This man prophecy don't used to fail. This man, I've seen a lot of prophecies. You can see in that video, he's saying it with all confidence. He said his prophecies never fails, that whatever God reveals to him is valid and is legit. He said what he saw regarding Nigeria will surely come true. He said he saw 5 soldiers from Middle Belt, from Hausa land, from Igbo land, from Yoruba land, coming together in a meeting, a closed door meeting, and they discussing how they will take over power from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That was what the man said. You know, this thing is already going rampant in Africa at the moment. What is trending in Africa now is COUPs, a tone, and all of that. COUPs taking over different regions, different countries. First of all is Niger. The second is Gabon. Now they are releasing prophecy based on Nigeria on again. And a lot of people, when they come across this video in the early hour of today, they said the reason why this pastor said something like this is because a lot of Nigerian pastors like to trend, and they like to trend based on what is trending in Nigeria and what is trending in Africa and what is trending in the world at large. That God is not revealing things to them. Whatever they see that is trending, they will just want to dive into it. They will want to invest into what is trending so that they can make a name out of it, so that they can become a big name at the end of the day. You know, COUPs took over Niger, and the people of Niger were very happy because they give the COUP their backup. No COUP can take over a country without the backup of the citizens of the country. The people of Niger, they are already fed up with the government of Niger. That is why they give their support to the COUPs, and they took took scoop over the government and they put their president in custody. And what is the offense of this president? They said they have been embezzling the uranium money from Niger, and it's not remitting and it's not accounting for all the money that they're spending that is pertaining to Niger and all of that. And the people of Niger are in total poverty. They can't even afford 3 square men, and these same people, they are experiencing insecurity. They are dying every day. So that is why they give their support to the Niger coups that took over Niger. Even when Bola Ahmed Tinubu and ECOWAS condemned the act and they wanted to wage war against Niger, the people protested. They said they don't want to see anybody waging war against the coups, that they are okay with the coups. That's to tell you that the people are fed up with the democratic government that we say we are practicing in Africa and all of that, because this is not the same way that the European countries and the American countries are practicing democracy. Few days after, coups took over Gabon and Tinubu came out again to condemn it. ECOWAS condemn it, even African Union condemn it, EU condemn it, and even American Union to condemn the act. But is it really worthy to be condemned? Let me tell you the reason why coups took over Gabon. The reason why coups took over Gabon is the fact that it is a single family that have been taking charge of Gabon since when they were colonized. A single family have been ruling for 55 years in Gabon, and they say we are practicing democracy. For a single family to be ruling a country, to be becoming president in a country for 55 years, why is it that Tinubu, ECOWAS and all those unions did not condemn the act? Why is it that they can't condemn it? The first president of Gabon ruled for 42 years, and when he died, his son came into power, and that 42 years is a democratic government that they said they're practicing. And after the death of that president, another president came in, which is the son of the former president, and that one is already ruling for 14 years. And then he became an handicap. He couldn't walk well. He was having a leg injury and all of that. You can see the videos on media and different media on Twitter and all of that. He can't walk well, and they said they should hand over power to another person, but he said no, that he will continue ruling Gabon. So where was all this Tinubu? Where was the European Union? Where was African Union? Where was ECOWAS when this man was using his handicap situation to be ruling Gabon and all of that, and he couldn't hand over power to another person? Where were they? Can't they condemn the act? Nobody condemned the act, but when he noticed that mouths are already much on him, he handed over the power to his son temporarily, and he called his son the coordinator of Gabon at the moment. So his son started ruling again, and when another time for election came, his daughter came out to contested and all of that as the president, and he himself contested as the president. And at the end of the day, during the election, a lot of people voted for the opposition party, but in course of the election, there was a massive ringing. They manipulated the election. That is when they shut down the internet for 16 days. And after they shut down the internet for 16 days, with the excuse of the fact that they don't want fake news to travel on the internet. That is why they shut down the internet in Gabon. So after that 16 days, they came out and they announced this same person that had ruled for 14 years as the president again to come and rule for 7 years. What kind of democracy is that? Nobody condemned the fact then, but the moment coups take over, everybody began to condemn the coups, and the people give their coups the total backup that the coups need. They give the coups that took over their country a total backup, and that is why a lot of people cannot really say much regarding the coups that are taking over African countries. But this pastor has finally come out. He said coups will take over Nigeria, that whatever God reveals to him is valid and is clean. He said the meeting is already ongoing and the deliberations are already ongoing on a look at it. Was 5 major soldiers all across different angles in Nigeria that are making the deliberation. He said 2 from the Middle Belt, 1 from the Hausa, 1 from Igbo, and 1 from the Yoruba land. He said they are already making the deliberation. What do you guys think? Do you really think this man is just saying the shit that I know how to say and all of that? But according to people and according to himself, his prophecy never failed. He called his name Prophet David, King Leon, Elijah. He said the prophecies never fail, but people think that it is what is trending that he just want to use to trend, that God did not reveal anything to him. Drop a pin in the comment section of this video as I'm going on there trending for you. Make sure you follow me on all my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. You can also follow us on X, popularly known as Twitter, at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious cause plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, the pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the bar, where politician with the do pass himself. All the why you with the church.